Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing the meta settings. It's Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals. We're playing as the green player out of the 4th position. And I've got a pretty good hold for the middle of the board here. We do have a pink bot in the game. The pink bot is capped right here. Natural progression should be to try to take this bonus. Maybe move to the right, knock blue's cap out of there. I'm going to cap here on Romania on this 2. Maybe play for Vienna, Hungary, something like that. It's also possible that the black player caps on Vienna himself. Decent spot on this board. With the map split here, we have a 1-point hold on the bottom of the board off of Benghazi. That it's very possible that an opponent will go here to try to 1-point hold all of this back here, but ideally that does not happen. I'm going to go here right next to the bot. Bot should not turn 1 cap roll me. I'm not sitting within its bonus. We're going to go boom, boom, and hit like that, and hopefully the bot will stay exclusively in Eastern Europe, maybe even put some pressure on the blue player. So some very, very interesting blizzards. We've got the Boot Blizzard for Italy. We have the Gascony Blizzard over here in France. We have a random Portugal Blizzard that is not super useful. We've got the double Ankara and Gaziantep Blizzards over here in Orient. We have the Trieste Blizzard here in Dinaric Alps, and then the Bavaria Blizzard at the bottom of Germany, Central Europe there. And then also the Roskilde Blizzard is up in the top right. Top middle, I guess, technically. As blue hits us twice, we're only going to start with 6 troops instead of 7. Blue going very, very aggressive here. Going to get 6 troops back to cap, though. Pink bot will start with 6 as well. And hopefully, yes, stack in here, please. Now, I'm worried that this is going to be a bonus taker. Go to the left. Yes, it does. That rolls the 4 onto you. Oh, that's not bad. That rolls off to the right. If this is super weak, we're going to take it if white doesn't have vision on it. Otherwise, no. But I will take 3. I don't think I want to roll a 3. I don't think I want to roll a 3 on turn 1. I'd rather just let somebody else have that. Because I can still take my bonus. I think there's a pretty high likelihood somebody's capped on Benghazi. I will deal with the risk if it's there. Black has a lot of middle board material. I'm surprised we didn't see any of his cap spots here. So maybe the black player is on this spot down here. We're going to go boom, boom. We're going to see if somebody's there. They likely break us if they are. But that is okay. We'll just go 6 here. The rest on capital. I'm going to try to get some mileage out of my troops. We don't. 89% roll on my right, everybody. I want to see what's down here. Okay, well played by red. Red did not cap along the 1-point hold down here, which is surprising, but I'm not upset about it. We've got an 8 cap, and we have a bonus hold here. I imagine pink bot probably prioritizes taking its bonus over taking this bonus here. It looks like black might be up in the top left. So that remains to be seen on where white and red are. Maybe white is in Spain, and that's why red didn't want to cap back there. We had 3 different red territories along here. They did go after the white player, so maybe didn't want to so aggressively try to play for this bonus here. As black takes seemingly a lot of the UK there. Also rolls me down in here. Might even have Central Europe. But this could be dangerous for them. As far as where the bot is placed. Blue could end up with this capital. I don't know that blue hit into Kharkiv there, but something to be wary of for sure. I don't like split Italy. These blizzards over here, I mean, this is a really easy card block. A 2-point card block on the left player, the black player on the left. Late game, so we saw an attack to the left here, and we know they're not in this territory. So at the bare minimum, you can hold them on these 2 here in Prussia and Hungary. That will allow them to hold France, UK, Iceland, and Scandinavia, as well as, part of Central Europe. So quad bonus there, but nothing more than a 4. 7, 9, 12 extra troops just off of bonuses. Blue might not go for this. I'm hoping that this bot rolls up and away. If it doesn't, that's okay. I wouldn't mind ending up with this capital, but I also would like the bot to continue putting pressure on the blue player. So we'll see what pink bot does. I imagine, I was going to say, I imagine most of those troops end up around the capital here. I'm going to take along the bottom line here. If we don't find out, if white isn't in Spain, I think playing down in the bottom here is going to be my best choice. But black took a lot of the left-hand side. We don't know where red is. Red only took 1 attack as well. I don't think I want to draw the attention of the bot over here. And the bot does not come off this capital. So until blue opens this up, this bot's not going to come off this capital, which is obviously dangerous for me, and I don't want to give it the opportunity to do anything. White is getting 9 troops, though. So because white is getting 9 troops, that does lead me to believe that they are over to the left-hand side here in Scandinavia. Or not Scandinavia, in Spain. Scandinavia's up here. I think they're in Spain. Although I haven't seen their attacks. They're going to be in the middle here. So maybe they're in Split Italy. A split Italy play is very interesting. This is going to get broken. Don't make me left here. You didn't need to do that. That was really unnecessary. I don't know why he hit me there. He didn't have to do that. Yeah, fist bumps, but I don't want you here. I don't want to have to roll this. Let's try to roll this first. All right. I hope the bot breaks this, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Black does start with 12. So he didn't hold Central Europe, but I do think he held France maybe and the UK. 12 is a lot for what he's got there, and I don't think he has double capital. So I'm glad we won this. We're going to lose this material up here anyway. I'm okay with black getting strong because I think black's natural progression is going to be into the white player if white does have Split Italy. Now, Split Italy is never a particularly good hold. Somehow we don't have somebody on this whole line here. So maybe red is over in Spain. Yeah, it looks like red's in Spain, which leads me to believe, like, why wouldn't you just cap here on one of these two? Like, white viewed this but only had a 1 here. He comes off with 19 troops. I'm glad I didn't hit him. Although, you got to be careful here. 15, 14, 13. You can't go for all of this. 12. Hit the 2 first. Dang it. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stops. He doesn't have all of this. That's good to know. He actually played a little bit safe there. Blue still doesn't have their bonus here, so they're not going to place anything down here. And I don't think black has any presence down here, which is not great. I'd love to see white try to rival this. I imagine white still has material on Sardinia. And once red breaks him, he's probably not going to be thrilled about whatever's happening. So blue's going to have to deal with the Wrath of the Bot, which I don't think is good for them. White might have to deal with the Wrath of the Bot as well. If he doesn't, then we're chill. This attack's off. Yeah, I would roll a 3 now. If I hold my bonus, I think that's worth it. Well, I don't know, because it's a bonus. It's clearly a bonus take. It finally broke. White's getting 14. I'll give him the well played. Hopefully he uses this to rival red. But I'm glad I didn't hit white. I didn't want to get in trouble with white. I would like to go to the right on the bottom here. Maybe take Split Orient. I don't want to roll a 5 cap. It leaves me too vulnerable for the white player with how much white is getting. And white has to be careful of black as well. If he does have Split Italy, he's got generic Alps, which I wanted generic Alps, but I didn't want to be the player having to hold on the bot. I didn't want to have to hold with, against black either. Both things a little bit too risky. I don't hate my start. Cap is protected. That's the most important thing in an early game here, especially when somebody's got exercising a bunch of board control like the white player seems to be doing. Now, there's 2 questions. White is doing multiple attacks here, right? So white has either chosen to go into black and start that war, which is going to let red get very strong, or white has chosen to go into red and start that war and has let white get let black get very strong. Either of which, not the greatest for me. All right, we've got red and white over there. I'm just trying to take some extra territory to make my claim. I want white to go up and out into blue. Black holds 15. So I do believe that the white player hit exclusively red on that last turn, and I don't think that's good for him. Maybe black is just going to take France here. Black's getting 15. This is 8 here. 8 plus 5 from his cap, and this plus 3 starts with his 15. I think territory count probably on top of that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, something like that. seems to math out what the black player is getting here. Red gets 11, so that's also territory. I don't think white did anything meaningful on that last turn. Maybe took France, and that's what knocked black down in size. So red takes all of this for free. And if the interesting thing here is if white took France, got his splittily broken, he might have enough troops to come off this 4 over here and deal damage to red if red tries to hold all of his troops off cap and took everything in here. Once we see the fortify come out, that's when we should know that red has given up on holding his cap and is now holding off here. But we don't know if that's the type of the skill of this player, right? I personally would have tried to avoid the 1 point hold or the 1 point card block and capped here even though it was a 4 and worked backwards and tried to take everything. Especially out of the 6th position, you knew, like he knew where my cap was. He knew I wasn't going to rival him with that. He may have known other players' caps as well. And if you do know that, I think you cap a little bit further out. Play for more for the end game skill rather than what he chose to play for. Now, the pink bot, this is very interesting. It seems like blue tried to retake. Pink bot does not get broken by blue or white or black. So pink bot will be rolling out again, potentially into white, potentially into blue. I opted not to take its capital. It does roll out into white, and it breaks me. It breaks both of us. That is tough. It does not move this 3 out of the way. White got broken in all of his bonuses. So if he did take France, he got broken there. I think I let the bot trickle this way. I think I let the bot come down into red. Got blue here. I think to both me and white's benefit, I think it's a better play to let the white bot come down into red, to let black come down into red. I think that's the only way we're going to have a sound game here. Now, if black rolls white's capital, I potentially have the kill on white, bottom right. Black actually opts to break the bot. So that's not really what I anticipated. I should have taken my bonus back, apparently. Maybe if he didn't hit the bot in Vienna, maybe the bot goes back up. Red's getting 12. So red still doesn't have bottom left. I thought for sure he would have taken this all. That would explain why the fortify hasn't come yet. He's playing very cautiously. But I would make sure you bring some troops out. Keep some on cap. 100% keep some troops on cap, but bring some out just in case. So I think I do have the best cap in terms of middle of the board. Maybe weakened slightly by the pink cap, but if I had them both, very reasonable positioning. I have only pathing you can do is around the outside and up through St. Petersburg, Estonia, and Latvia, and through without opening up my capital. That is one singular line of pathing. Anything else through the middle across Lithuania is forced to go into Kharkiv unless you go up. Back again, Estonia and Latvia, Belarus, Poland, Hungary, Lviv, all of those open the cap downwards. Anything through the middle opens me up. So I've got very good card block opportunities. We've just got to get there. And that obviously becomes the struggle. It seems like blue might be giving up on this one. And actually, blue held Russia there. The bot opted not to re-break blue. And it seems like he's botting. And central question, guys, we've had it in so many games lately. Especially it's happening with players who gain control, and I guess are just more concerned about their the opponents who are getting more than them. There's this overwhelming sense. Did he just full bot there? No, he traded early and actually takes a card. So in a bot game, several tips here. In a bot game, never trade early. The bots will always trade ahead of you. Like, always. The bots will always trade ahead of you. I guess not in this case. I lied. The bots will almost always trade ahead of you. If they have a trade, take the risk, go for it. This bot in this situation, this pink bot, it doesn't fortify back to cap. All right, we get that for free. That's sick. The pink bot did not trade ahead of him, and maybe somehow he knew that was going to happen. It's an absolute savant in the blue player. But you never know who's going to trade early. Players trade early all the time. I've noticed it. Like, you'll be super late in the turn order, and a random player will just be like, all right, I'm going to take the 4 trade. Could have had the 15, but we're going to take the 4. We're going to roll with it. And I never want to take that risk of, like, losing out on a bunch of troops if I know I'm going to survive. So, like, I could trade here for the 6 and get the extra troops, but I don't think it's worth it. I have Romania as my own card, which is super dope. Blue's sitting there. I think Blue thought he was going to have this. Unfortunately, sir, you do not. Now, there is the opportunity. Black could kill Pink here because I took the capital. I don't know if Blue intentionally left all of these troops here, but we get that now, and the bot also broke him. We will not get the bot on 5 cards. I think Black might take White's cap, and White goes before me, so he'll have a free roll off of this. Black is holding a ton of territory over there. I think he actually held this bonus somehow. Everything but Italy. White is not quit yet, though. And Red is getting 18, so Red has bottom left. Red is our potential competitor, the player who can rival Black if he's willing to do it. And he has the opportunity to strike first here, albeit has to go through my 5. So we hold out. We hold double capital, and we don't get aggressed by Black there. We actually don't even see Red's roll here, and I knew Red was in the loot, so it seems like Red rolled on the right-hand side over here. Blue is now getting only 5, should get those 13 back to cap for safety purposes. Rolls Pink instead. He doesn't know about the 5 here, so Pink will set off of this 5. We didn't feed the kill to... Actually, Blue might have fed himself here. I think the Blue player fed his own kill. Maybe not now, but certainly later. I'm glad I never took this. The bottle trade in off of this spot. That is everything. That should break Black. It shouldn't try to take this bonus, I don't think. Not with a capital in here that it can't take. It should go up. Now, White could set... If White didn't lose his capital, which I think he probably did, this would set him in. He's been committing troops. Yeah, I was going to say he's been committing troops down here, but he could trade in, try to come kill Pink, and then trade in again. And he did not bot. Is this all of him down here? Yes. Does he go try to kill Pink? From left here. If he tries to kill Pink, I can get both of them. He does not try to kill Pink. We trade ahead of Black. I think I should just kill Pink and trigger the trade right away. Probably. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that's what keeps me safest from Red and Black. And there we get our bonus points on Romania. And I've got 2 strong capitals. We can potentially kill Blue on the next turn. And we have a trade-in if we need to. So Pink is out. Actually, we could kill White. If White goes to 4 cards, we kill White. Now, here's the opportunity. Black could kill Blue here. Black could also take the easy way out on Red. He could kill White. He's got a lot of options. He's very strong. But if this is a split of all of his troops right here, he has nothing. Nothing on the Venice capital. Unless he fortifies forward. Oh, he fortifies to this spot. That's a very, very bad play by Black. Nothing on this capital down here. Let's see what Red does. Maybe Red goes for Blue. Tries to feed the Blue kill. Maybe he kills White. He's going to kill White. Or is he just going to try to take Orient here? This is going to naturally kill White by accident, I think. Which is a shame. I feel bad for White. That is a good play. Well played by Red. I wonder if Red knows he can make a play on Black here. And that trade is already the 20. That's the 25. Shouldn't he throws his game if he breaks me here, but if he goes up into Black, he's anybody who's going to split, taking the split bonus. Loses 5 on that. That's not a very good play. I have 2 caps. I have 2 caps. This is a terrible play. Terrible play. Stop it. Yeah. Okay. Backs up. Blue gets to hold. Not great. Is black going to red here? I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to trade. I'm going to keep myself safe. I don't want to be the target for these opponents. Could I kill him? I'm going to check. Yeah, I 100% can. But does that make me a target? I'm keeping this cap weaker. I'm keeping this cap weaker because I want to see if I can kill blue on the next turn. And the only way I get to see if I can kill blue is if he gets to 5. So I protect myself. We even guard him a little bit in here. I'd love it if red broke him. That is what will give me the kill. Otherwise, he gets 30-something troops here. He sees both my capitals. He should set on 4. He'd be smart too. Black pulls up more of his material. That's just a dreadful play by red. That's not what you should be hitting. It's very annoying. I should have kept more troops on this cap instead of this one. He wouldn't have rolled it. I just don't think you should be cap sacking. I mean, he gets perfect dice, because why wouldn't he? Very even dice. And these two are holding exactly the same way. It's just honestly very silly. And blue takes his card off of me. Oh, sorry, dude. I got the troops here. Tough nuts. Might as well not let you hold. We're going to both be in poverty together. Let's hope we get a horse on our next turn, and he does not get anything. Red traded early to make that play on me. Very, very frustrating play. He has no board vision, though, so he might as well take what he can. He just busted through this, didn't he? He 100% just busted through red. Now red is tasting. Because red pulled all of his troops from back here up to hold here. And now he's getting the absolute business from this black player. And this is what gives blue and I a chance. Blue and I stay in the game because of this. We just got to hope for a horse. We got to trade on 3. Black's got to trade on 5. Red has nothing. Red has 22 troops, apparently. So red has some. But he doesn't have what he had on the last turn, which was 32 troops. I don't think black made it over here to break. I think he got in here in these 2 bonuses. Loses 9, seemingly. And now red fights back, which is good. If red jumps to 3 caps, we'll know that he got through in Venice, which wouldn't really surprise me. But we also know that he likely hit... Black likely hit Dynarides. I hate to break it to blue. It is not in my best interest to let him hold this bonus. He's already got the pathing into me anyway. Unless he takes both. Alright, we'll let him hold the bonus. He didn't open me. Maybe this was his way of showing me trust. I'm not going to break you. There's no point. Absolutely no point. Not if you don't... Not if you're not facing me with a trade. We don't get the trade we need, so I'm glad I didn't open him in. And red doesn't make any meaningful breaks on black, so why would black stop assaulting red right now? The answer? He wouldn't. Yeah, I think black ends up with another capital here. I think he ends up with 3. I'm surprised he wouldn't take the middle one to really give the business to red, but this works too. Both of these players are slow. If I can make it to the end game, I do think blue is the best player in this lobby. I think he's better than both of these players despite the size of troops. And I almost think that the cap lock here was intentional. I don't think I would have done it. I think I would have just taken the bonus and held without coming off of the 3 that he had trapped in the corner here. But I don't think it was an inherently bad play to show me that I shouldn't break him. But I would have just hit off one of these spots and held the 7 there. I'm not going to break a 7. It's not worth the troops that I have. Keep your cap lines open. What he did. He took a cap at the last moment. So red has the middle cap here. He's only getting 7. I'm thinking red's probably going to quit. That is what this breed of player tends to do, but maybe he tries to stay with it. Yeah, go to the left. Hit him where it hurts. Show him who's boss. Yeah, he rolled the Venice cap. Now if it flips back to 3, flips back to 3, it means that red is our player with 3 caps and hitting black where it hurts up on his bonuses. So this is the exact quarreling we were waiting for, right? We got very weak because red rolled our capital. We were in a great position. I intentionally left this one weaker. Yeah, red took his whatever his UK, Iceland, whatever black's original capital was. Now, the problem is I got to keep an eye on who is botting and who isn't. It seems like black is sticking with it. Blue is going to get this capital. Blue gets my original capital if he wants it. I don't actually think it's in my interest to take my original capital back right now. I think it is far too dangerous to irritate one of these players. Blue is going to take it. No. Blue opts not to take it. I'm not going to take it either. We're going to let black have it. Yeah, we will let the black player have it. I cannot afford to be weak until I have a trade in, and I clearly red is unhinged. So we don't want to irritate the red player. Black didn't hit us. Black didn't hit us, but I don't want to be the victim of that type of play. Now, my concern here, we're going to have to keep an eye on how much red holds after this. Black ends up taking this capital. This is not a lot of troops coming up here. 43 here, so this should go left. Yes. I'm worried that black is holding red hostage in Andalusia. Andalusia's the capital. Red has this material behind. That would be a smart play. Now, we have pathing up off of blue through black to come clear red out of the top if we need to. We're going to pay very close attention to how many troops red gets on this next turn because there might be an elimination on the table. We have a trade-in. They would be on 4 cards. We could potentially kill them, but we don't know how much presence they have over in Orient. We don't know how much presence they have up in the top of the board. I'd have to cover a lot of ground, but I do think black has hit much of their strength. They're getting 9 troops. So I think black flipped the cap count. I think red's got territory and 2 caps, if I had to guess. Now, blue is not open with cap to me. Red plays very, very reserved on that turn. Almost too reserved. Blue allows me to take this card here, opening up my lane down to the left. We will wait to set on 5, presuming that one of my opponents sets first. If red dies here, black wins the game. We're fingers crossed that red does not die. Black holds way too much of the board. Red is going to die. We should have killed red. That is okay, though. Maybe black doesn't trade, and red lives. Black does not trade, so red might still live here. Maybe black is too slow. Clears red on 1 cap, but not 2. If we see this jump to 4 caps, we're in trouble. Red only has 1 in that instance. Red actually probably only has 1 anyway. I mean, black was holding 52 troops. There's concern that this is going to jump, but maybe he didn't leave enough troops on red on that turn. Red was getting 9, so if he only had 1, he had 1 cap, probably no bonus. Which makes me, yeah, he doesn't kill him. So if red doesn't trade here, probably down to 5. No, down to 7. So still has a bunch of, it might have Iceland. We can get up this way. If I go up this way, I need pathing back the other way. Down around blue. Maybe he has Iceland then. Because black just cleared more board. We're going to get a reasonably large trade. Seems like red has quit. I don't really want to be black's target. Because I doubt, if black was getting 52 troops, I highly doubt the red player has 15 or more territories. Now, the problem is if red bot's it's likely going to trade in on 4. Maybe it doesn't have a set, but I think we're going to get red bot to trade in on 4, which is really unfortunate. That was like the worst case scenario. It does not auto trade. Oh, because he didn't technically bot. All right. I will take red for 4 cards. I have an open cap. Blue does not. I believe red is in Iceland. With a capital. I think that is where black's original cap is. Now, which pathway do I think black took? I think black probably went top route. Pulls that back to cap. Pulls that up. We don't want to open. That did not go back to capital. I do not want to open that up. All right. Yeah, I gotta hit it. I gotta make sure there's nothing there. Yep. And we were correct. He was up in Iceland. Black just didn't make it here in time. 10. There's the kill on red. Black is on 5 cards. I can't hit him. That's your job, Blue. Blue needed to hit black there, I think. Or go for the kill. Black, but I think blue had enough troops to do that. I don't have a trade on 4 either. I'm now an entire card ahead of blue. And black probably smartly splits between all of his caps here. He's very slow, though. It's 55 there. He's going to take this one up here. We're not surprised by that. Loses 8 on a 10 cap because that makes perfect sense. Come on, open up blue's huge stack. Stops. Good game. Blue's not going to do anything to him. Blue's too much of a wimp. Blue's a take a card and a pass. He's a take a card and pass master. Have your bonus. Sit safe. Trades on 3. All he's got to do is hit this 47 and I will play with him. I don't think he's going to do it though. Okay, he hits there. I want to play with him. But I don't have counterplay right now, and he didn't go down. He didn't go down here. If I can keep this as a 70, I can assist. We can work together, but I likely die. I got to work with him. I got to work with blue. It's my only chance of survival. I don't want to open up his capital. 75 is what I'll keep it as. There's a chance black gets enough troops to roll that. But blue did something, and if blue's willing to do something, I'm going to open this. No, we don't get it. All right. If blue's willing to do something, I'm willing to do something. Still gets 22. I'm on 5. There's the risk of him having a trade on 3. He almost certainly kills me if he has it. He does not have it. And there's a chance. If blue and I can work together here, blue's got to commit more than I do because I killed red and I did not get enough out of it. It probably was not worth it. Especially with black rolling the cap here. I probably should have just left everything off that, given it to him for free. I don't know that he has enough time to hit me back here appropriately and still flush blue completely out of his left-hand side here. He held this bonus. He might have held this. I don't know that blue got back to this. He gets back to here. So the 14 starts rolling then, right? Or no, he didn't take everything out of here. I'd love to see him go break blue. Because how much do we think he left down here? He's holding this 47 up here. Blue's not going to be able to do enough. Blue get his cap opened. I'll help you, don't worry. Get the 5 back to cap. Alright. I gotta work with blue. We gotta try our best here. Hopefully he might kill me here, but hopefully he works with me. Ooh, I didn't connect those. I didn't realize he was going to have 218 on cap, but because black broke underneath here. He didn't even break up top, I don't think. He's going to have to hit a 12 down here. If he, yeah, I was hoping he wasn't going to roll this stuff first. I don't think that was a good play. There's a world on 5 cards here where blue theoretically could kill black or feed him to me. His pathing is not inherently great, though. I can no longer assist, though. I think blue needs to know that. I don't have a trade. He might just trader me and kill me, but I don't think killing me benefits him. He's just going to lose more than he gains. So black has like nothing down here. Blue's not going to be able to break this. Maybe I have to try to. Blue can break the top line. He won't be able to get the bottom line. It's actually a smart play by black. I have to play super reserved on this next turn. He's working with me. I respect it. Respect it a lot. He doesn't open this capital, though. Why wouldn't you break that line down there? Black's on a trade. I can't afford to lose any troops here. I break here, I think. Oh, no, blue does that. Does he hit? He doesn't hit this. I can't. I'm at too much of a risk here, dude. Bummer. I can't risk dying. I might die anyway. 30. We didn't open up blue's cap again. We knew that trade was coming. I needed blue to commit whatever other troops he had. That wasn't the big stack down here, but I don't have a trade on 4 either. We're trying. We're trying to get this guy, but he was so big. Red didn't hit him back because red didn't have the troops to hit him back. That would have been the time for blue or me to act, and we didn't do it. There's no point splitting there. Unless you don't want to accidentally open up pathing. He hasn't used this 83 yet. I mean, this is a lot of troops off cap. And I don't want to open up blue's cap until I have a trade in. All right, blue's got the set. Well played. Hopefully, if blue goes bottom line, he can win this cap here. I'm not sure he's going to be willing to do that. Maybe he is. I don't see everything, so I have no idea. If we see this knock to 3, this cap is almost completely undefended. The question is, when does black slow down? Because blue's faster than black. I'm the fastest, but blue's pretty fast. I got to give him credit. We were in a very negative position. We got our cap rolled by red. Come on, drop to 3. That's all we need. Yes, blue got in here. Blue got this cap back here. Well played. Now the question is, what does black do in response? I'm doing this as a sign of peace. Meaning, I show blue I didn't hit him, right? Black is 14. He could have a set on 3. Could double tap me and kill me if he's smart. He does have the trade. He doesn't stack it on me, which means it goes back into blue, which is good. We want that, and this is fine. Black can remove me up here. We didn't open up blue's capital. I'll be willing to participate on the next turn. If you see him jump to 4, it means he gets this back, which means blue is taking a hit, which is also very, very good. And we're going to get almost 100 troops out of this next trade. And we're the only one who's going to be on the trade for at least this trade, if not the next one too. Because blue's only going to be on 2 cards when I'm on 3. And then he might not have his trade on 3. Black won't have a trade for 3 turns. So there's room to recover here. This game is not over. This has been an interesting one because we had the bot, and then we had white, and white got fed to red, and then red. I got red, but I didn't get much profit out of that. And blue gets 23 here. Black does not get this capital back. So if I can show blue some positive faith here on this next turn of assistance, we'll be in decent shape. I might have to go up this way, go down this way. Got to be careful with my troops because I don't think I need to open up blue's cap right now. The concern is if this jumps down, or if the 3 caps flip, right? Because I don't have 2 capitals. We trade here. I've shown blue I'm willing to work with him. 40. This will be the stack that we bring back. I'm just going to take this. Wish I didn't get stuck there. That big stack didn't move. I forgot about that big stack. Don't have a set on 3, but that's okay. We'll still set in before black on the next trade. I still need black to be more angry at blue, and that's actually that particular turn that just occurred. I don't think we'll make blue mad. He was on the bottom line here, so he didn't take this capital, but he knocked blue out of here. I showed black that I was hitting a lot of blue there. Now, black does hit me back here. He's going to come hit my 16. Likely opens up blue. Loses 5 on a 1. I'm going to get mad too. So it looks like we're both getting mad. And he breaks blue in here, I think. Maybe blue took this cap. I thought he took this one down here. The Italy one's not a bad one to take on this board. Now I can actually sneak under the bottom. I don't have a trade, so I don't really have the juice to do that, but I will come off my big cap. I think it's safe enough here. Blue could have a trade, but oh, well played. Not good dice on some of those rolls. It's the punishment of not slidering. I want the 77 to go up into blue. 24 comes out. So blue, I don't know if blue hit this or black fortified back somewhere. I let blue hold this because I think this is where blue is capped. I'm just hoping blue doesn't turn on me. I have a trade again. I don't inherently want to use it. I assume black's going to try to take all of this. See, black is still worried too much about taking bonuses. He should just be worried about breaking bonuses. Now, if he rolls twice more here, and he does, he breaks blue. Keep going. Blue's capped right here. Locks his ability to take down here. He's going to take this bonus back, but I don't think that's good because we can break underneath. We can break underneath this spot here without opening this cap downwards, which is probably what we want to do. Because I still don't think blue has any positioning to hurt me that hard. We're getting 15 troops, so the 117 is probably still pretty good. Gotta get in here and go left. You gotta go left. Trust me to go down. Go left. Doesn't go down. Bummer. 37. I can't afford to commit more than that, dude. Blue's kind of stopped sending as much down. This is the issue, is blue can't really take his foot off the gas. I don't have the juice. I think this was him opening me thinking I was going to go for it, but I don't want to go for it unless I'm on 5 cards, which I have the pathing now. I thought he would break to the left, which he obviously did not do. Breaks blue down here. I'd love a joker. A joker would do me so well. I think if we keep this cap over 150, I should be fine. So use whatever, or at 150, I should be fine. Gotta hit him, get him down below, get him up top. 23 there. I'd love to see blue hit the 23. He's only getting 10. He actually trades early. I mean, that's much more trust. I can trust that a lot more. I don't know where he's hitting, though. That's the one issue here, is I don't know where he's hitting. I think we can whittle this player down. I hope he's hitting on the bottom. If I don't see blue on Vienna, I'm gonna trust that blue hit on the bottom. I know blue doesn't want to open this cap, but I don't really care how much it has on it. I want to force black to use it to leave troops off cap as a mistake, which is what he's kind of already doing. I think blue played on the bottom there. I'm gonna go off that assumption. Just take the cap. I don't care. You got 30 troops off cap. Everybody's got 2. I want to force him to roll when he's only getting 8 troops. That's huge. That's no bonuses. That's just double capital and 12 to 14 territories. He's going to hit this again, but this is a troop loss. Or not. Or he even rolls a 10 cap again. I have a trade on 3. He's going to be on 5 cards though, so I don't want to trade on 3 here. He didn't leave much over here. He's got like a 4. Is he not going to break me in France at all? It's going to open up blue's cap. There's no shot he opens up now. He plays with the 60 over here. This is so many troops off cap, man. That's so bad. I don't think I could kill him with a trade. I think I'd have to get really, really good dice on this. If blue messes him up enough, though. comes off this, opens here. Blue's getting a ton. 37 troops. I don't think black is down here at all. I think he eradicated all of black down here. I think I could kill black with a trade. And I would set in immediately. Good dice. Come on. Good dice. Huge. I'm gonna end up opening that anyway. But let's at least make it. $95. All right, buddy. Roll some caps for me. He had so many more troops than he had any right having. No trade. Probably good game. Maybe he gets bad dice on these. Or maybe he just checks. He's just going to check. I'm fine with him just checking. Loses 10. That's fine. How do I card block him? Oh, he accidentally just locked that. He just locked his huge stack by accident. 57 down here. I don't have a trade, but he won't have a trade for 2 or 3 turns. And only the 95 cap is open right now. And he has no pathing to getting all of these bonuses up here. He didn't open the 20 cap. He didn't open the 10 cap. Two 100 whatever can only come off to a certain spot. It goes down to defend. I just don't open that. I can card block this. I'm worried it's sitting right here on Benghazi, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh, please come block your cap off. Oh, thank the Lord. He won't have a trade on this next turn. Yes, hit that. Thank you. Pass my capital. I need him to not get a ton of troops, though. Maybe I take the risk of him. No, he's going to end up rolling this, isn't he? Splits and rolls, it gets bad dice. Or even, I don't know what it is with my luck with 10 caps today, man. That's terrible. It's got nothing on the cap down here. We don't open that up. That was what? 100 and something. I don't have a trade right now. I don't have a trade right now. That's really bad. No trade on 4 is brutal. 'Cause 4, I let him get 41 troops. So this was it was like a 230. 230. Don't open this up. If I had a trade there, this game was, well, probably not winnable, but possible. Gotta fight back. Try to fight back. This player's good, but he's not leaving himself with cards. I'm not a difficult card block. I feel like you got to start setting it up, but this is not the way to do it. This is leaving every available card away. Almost every available card. That was whatever he sent up there. This needs to come back to this capital. Oof. Well, he gets that for free. I hit the button, but it didn't work. Yeah, just cap runs here. That's a bummer. That's a really big shame. I had a trade on 3 too. If that fortify got off, it would have been great. Can't cap run that. Protect that rather. Makes it even harder to win. He doesn't have a trade, so I could theoretically card block him again, but that's so frustrating that I hit the button. It should, whatever your stack is at, that's another thing about this game, is whatever your stack is at, it should fortify that amount. What is that, dude? It should fortify that amount to it. It shouldn't do this baloney where I'm halfway through the scroll and it just stops. It's very frustrating that that's a thing, because I tried to click the button and it just didn't go. This is what I want. 50 up here? Hang on. I have to open that, right? This one's not that big. I've never... an even roll from that size? That's crazy. I just have to hope for a trade ahead of him. I've actually whittled him down pretty effectively. This is 50. We see 82.95. I see all of his stuff. I don't know what's on this cap, though. This cap's probably still got about 100 on it. Letting me hold this down here because he locked your cap off. Come on. 17 goes left first. If he tries to take all of this, he does not hold it. He should just come break. He's going to try to take it all. That's greedy. Just going to break you back. You're not going to have a trade to do anything. I feel comfortable about this capital. Alright, that's fine. You're not going to have a trade here. Whatever, we don't get that one. we don't open that. Yeah, I wish I had broken in here. Just give me an artillery on this next turn, man. We can flip this game on its head. Gotta go up this way. It's not gonna succeed there. This doesn't hold either. It doesn't open the cap, but that fails. That's good. Comes off the 63 then, presumably. Could just go straight down, which means he doesn't hold this. I'd love to get a cap for free. That would be like my open door to something. He's gonna clear me out of here completely. No. Alright, that doesn't actually hold anything. Oh, I needed to go down there. Did I get an artillery? I did. I don't know that it'll matter, but I did. It does not matter, because he had a trade himself. Although if he doesn't use it to take... You gotta take caps here, man. I know I normally say don't take caps, but I think you gotta take a cap here. He's gonna take this one. It leaves me with just the one. Another even roll, man. That's such baloney. Fortunately, this doesn't go any further. I want him to waste off-cap troops. I'm at least gonna still try. I will at least still try. That's such a bad play. Oh my god, that's a terrible play. That was a terrible play. That means this is still here too. Hang on, I gotta go 50 here. 100 here. All right. That is still there. Open to 6. Get back on there. Here. Double free capital up top. Forgot to account for the 7. Loses 8. That's good. You just gotta hope we set before him, because that will be the kicker. If I can set before him, I've got a chance. We don't know what's down in this cap. That's the one downside. Doesn't roll me here. We've kind of reestablished. And he hasn't broken Orient at all because we didn't open Orient, so he actually has no pathing for this right now. Probably rolls the cap, loses 20. It's a loss. It's not a good loss, but it's a loss. We've got to somehow get up here without opening that gap at all. Locks this. That's huge. Him locking this off is big. That means it can't be used later. I have to hit this. No, we don't hit that. This is stressful. He's going to get me on the right side here. He's got the 57 on the left. He might be able to full clear me down here. And I think he takes the 25. Dives up here. We're gonna have to wrap around and break. Oh, he doesn't get me out of here. That's actually big, because I can attack back into this without worrying about it. That blocks off him from rolling this cap, mostly. At least in the way that we're hoping for. This gets all of what I need to get here. We're banking on a dude on this turn. That's a smarter... Oh, that doesn't actually take that. So he's going to go for this instead. Fails it. So he doesn't have either of these bonuses. Thought about using whatever he had left. Interesting defense. I have that. Counterattack. And, and I don't have to do the wraparound there. Alright. Let's try that. We didn't get the dude we needed. Bummer. My good sir has a trade on 3. Good game. Twas a worthwhile fight, everybody. Did he just positive roll that cap? No. Well, he wouldn't have won that if it weren't for me, so... We did snuff out Black, had good teamwork. Let's check the ranks. Master. White was a GM. White was a GM. Which player was... Oh, yeah, the player who tried to stick with it lost his cap because he didn't break Black. Interesting. Black was intermediate. Red was novice. I will show you guys this game. I did not win, but I know people have been asking for close losses. If we had the trade on 3 and blue didn't there, could have gone the other way. If we had a trade on that 4 earlier, when we didn't and we had to wait till 5, could have gone the other way. Shout out to Othman Abu Hussein for a very well played game. It was stressful, but we had good opponents. Tried to come back from a deficit for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next video, everybody. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.